What's up everyone, and welcome back to The Witcher 3, and it's time for us to finally get on with the main quest, which is Ugly Baby. So we're back at the Bloody Baron's castle, and hopefully Uma should still be inside. Obviously the Baron himself and his wife went off to the Blue Mountains, so he left his sergeant in charge when he left. And I don't know if he's going to be too pleased with us being back here. Just going to pop off at my stash real quick. Should be still here. Yep. So yeah, if I sold all this stuff, like, I'd have enough money and crowns for the rest of the game if I sold all this stuff. It's crazy. Right, cleaver hood, will drop that off, and that's quite heavy. I don't know when I'll be running into a blacksmith as of late, so I might just leave this witch hunt. Nah, I'll keep hold of it for now, actually. It was only that. Let's lighten the load ever so slightly. Let's have a look at the quest. So, Ugly Baby. Geralt knew Uma currently resided at Crow's Perch. The Baron's bandits, hungry for a bit of unrefined entertainment, had made Uma their jester. Geralt knew he would have to put an end to this farce, take the unfortunate being from Velen and, with Yennefer's help, try to lift the curse that held him. Indeed. Or her. We don't know if Uma is Ciri or not. Here's the sergeant.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Geralt will be more like that in conversations. You've got a real way of persuading people. So tell the person minding the stables that I'm taking Uma. Should be just across here. Oh, this was on fire at one point. There's the stable master.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Out of my way, find some other device. Yeah. No, I don't know, actually, I want to be more blunt, get out of my way.
No. Not about to bring him back. Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
I think this might be a long journey.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
Oh, this ain't gonna be good, is it?
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once!
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
Well, what? Why are we bowing?
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
Have it your way, Your Majesty. I don't take orders from you. Just, yeah, whatever.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I gave you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron
Yes, I know my vassals.
who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafeil Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
2,000 crowns. I don't intend to bring her here. So be it. Only if Ciri wants, but I don't intend to bring her back, no. I don't think he's going to be pleased with this, is he?
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well, do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
You're biting it. Yeah, he's got a point. Where did it go?
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Go there, Roach.
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Been away quite a while.
There's me,
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Oh no, that don't sound good, does it?
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you, jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things, through the bed, off the balcony.
Sounds like Yen.
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
Sounds suspicious, must have her reasons. Yes, she always has her reasons.
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture.
I think the Triss thing is going to be the one to go with there.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
Mm-hmm. And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Yeah, I can believe that. Oh, it feels so good to be back here. Kaer Morhen is truly our home in the Witcher world, isn't it?
Can we talk? I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her? How can I help you?
So, I wonder if Vesemir knows anything about this, anything to get some information out of him. Can't really decipher anything like this.
You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs? Mm-hmm. So do I. So long.
You stay with Uma, Uncle Vesemir. What are we to do? There it is, Kaer Morhen. It's quite the sizable area as well. It doesn't look it, but there's a huge lake up north and quite a lot of quests and whatnot around it. Obviously we've got all the scavenger hunt gear for all the Witcher School, because we've not got any of the Wolven Army yet. I've got some of the later ones that you get around Skellige and Velen, but obviously we haven't been to Kaer Morhen before, and that's where you get stage 1. So I will be getting them probably soon, actually. Let's hope Yennefer fix the megascope. Talk to Lambert about journeying to the Circle of Elements. Small Witcher School upgrades. I wonder if I can find Eskel and help him hunt that forktail. See, it flew over us on the way to Kaer Morhen. Just wondering where it's actually at. Memories. So many fond memories. I'm going to have a little look around the castle first. We're going to help Eskel, I think. Yennefer can make do for the time being, and, well, they'd rather help Eskel than Lambert first off. I've already helped Lambert with one thing, of course. Lambert is that way, that's going to be inside the castle, and Eskel is just outside the main gate. Okay, what bits and bobs have we got around here? Orans, vials, and alcohol mostly. There's plenty of secrets around Kaer Morhen. Let's make sure I try and find them all. It's locked. Remember this? So we ran the gauntlet with Ciri at the very, very beginning of the game. I mean, I hadn't even thought about that. I wonder if we've sent quite a few people to Kaer Morhen. Kira, Lethor. I wonder if they're actually here. I'm going to assume not. Because I think if Lethor was here, somebody would have said something. Whoa. Take that. Hair kits. There's a lot of places to look around in here, but I'll come back and look around in depth. I just want to... I've not laid my eyes in the main keep of the castle for a very, very long time, so I want to go inside. I wonder if the bed's around here. Where's the... Yeah, I can kind of understand why Yen threw out the bed, considering there's probably red hairs still in it. And that's probably another reason why I shouldn't go and see her straight away. This is it here. Oh, it's not. Hello? Oh, I found something good then. Can't remember where it's at. I know there's a really tough to get chest somewhere. Someone up there. Ingots. Can I actually get up here? Can. Oh, phew. Is there anything up here? I don't think there is there? So I've done all that for nothing. And now I'm gonna die if I fall down. It's a nice view though. Breathtaking view. Phew. Thank God for rolling. Right, we want to go into the inner courtyard if that's the case. What's that? Oh, that sounded like a griffin. Must have walked right past that chest. It's worth checking out all the little nooks and crannies around Kaer Morhen. Like I say, I know there's plenty of secrets hidden around here. There it is. The main keep. Well, I can't look that. Just hoping that if I do open the doors, it's not going to kick off a quest. Yennefer's up in a room, that's towards the back of the keep. Ah. I think that's the bed. That was probably locked. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, no, look, we can investigate.
Triss's earring. Good thing I found it. Get it back to Triss.
Wasn't expecting to find that. Oh yeah, she probably found that and that's the reason why it's out the window. Is that or the red hair? One of the two. Taking my time exploring the castle, so it's been such a long time since we've been to this place, I don't want to rush it. Even if we don't see much, I don't care. This is more of a nostalgia visit. There's a book there. What's this about? The Wars of the North. Myths, lies, and half-truths.
The Northern Wars, Myths, Lies, and Distortions. Historical treatise by Restif de Montalon. Missing some pages.
Wonder what that's about. Is that a quest item? Yeah. Most historians ascribe the trial, sentencing and execution of Joachim de Wet to the violent, cruel and tyrannical nature of Emperor Emir, although many authors with a predilection for sensationalising propose loaded hypotheses about vengeance and the settling of thoroughly private scores. It is high time to tell the truth, and a truth that is and has long been more than clear to every scholar. Duke de Wet led the Verdun group. To describe the manner in which he did so as incompetent would be far too kind. Facing a force half as strong as his own, he delayed the northern offensive, turning all his attention to the fight against the guerrillas of Verdun. The Verdun group brought unheard of cruelties to bear against the civilian population. The result proved as predictable as it was inevitable. Whereas in the winter the insurgents numbered a mere 5,000, by spring nearly the entire country had taken up arms against us. King Ervil, a loyal liege subject to the empire, was killed, and his son, Crown Prince Kistrin, who sympathised with the Nordlings, was made king. With Skellige raiders biting at his flanks, a Nordling offensive coming from Sidoris before him, and a rebellion at his rear, de Witt became bogged down in a chaotic struggle and suffered one defeat after another. This in turn delayed Army Group Centre's offensive. Instead of pinning down the Nordlings' flanks as it was to, the Verdun group tied down Menno Cohorn. The Nordlings took advantage of the situation immediately. They mounted a counter-offensive, breaking through the ring of forces encircling Mayenne and Maribor and thwarting any chance for the quick recapture of these important fortresses. De Witt's incompetence, ineptitude and stupidity also affected morale. The myth of an invincible Nilfgaard was shattered. New recruits began to pour into armies of the north by the hundreds. Nice little backstory there. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I'm not even lying, it's got shivers. Kaer Morhen in all its splendour. There's Lambert. Doesn't look like anybody else is here at this time. That's all I wanted. I wanted a glimpse inside the fortress before heading out. So we're going to go and help Eskel hunt down this forked tail. And there's no way I'm skipping anything. All this is staying completely in the footage. Not about to cut Kaer Morhen out for a little while. At least not in the first episode, even if I am going back and forth. Christ, there's so many gorgeous valleys. Look! Look at that. It just makes you want to stop and bathe in the awe of it. This is where we taught Ciri, scrapped with Vesemir. Sharpen our blades. Still here. Be back soon, guys. here. Okay, so our marker begins here. To beat a forktail. So I'll search for Eskel's tracks near the entrance to Kaer Morhen using our Witcher sensors and follow the tracks left by Eskel's horse.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
That we know of. So I'm just half expecting to run into like Kira or Lethor. Lethor's the sort of Witcher that wouldn't, even if we told him to go into Kaer Morhen, he'd probably seek refuge outside nearby just to, as much as a recluse, Lethor. He doesn't like the company of others. And of course his reputation precedes him. Interesting to see if we see Triss at Kaer Morhen again, the interactions between Lethor and her, especially with what went down in The Witcher 2. Don't think they've crossed paths since then. Okay, that's the path that leads round the castle. Over the river. Yeah, of course, I was wondering where the tracks were. Obviously, lost the tracks in the water. What was that? Let's have a little peek. What is this? Is that the forktail we're looking for? Let's see if the tracks lead us there. We can hear something snarling. Doesn't look like it. Tracks are still staying along the road. Oh, had to say it. No sign of Eskel. Maribor sword. Take that, thank you. It's the ruins of whatever remained here. Hey, up. That'll be Eskel's steed. He's got to be nearby. Scorpion, that's it. That's Eskel's horse.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal. Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Whoa! That's Draconidile. Cool. Or maybe that's a hint. I'll do that. Draconid. So I'm already superior anyway, so we've got... Tell you what, we'll use Eskel's. Just for now. Standard one. 40 charges, we've got 60 charges with the superior, an extra 20. No, then he can't be far.
Footprints and hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Track tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
I'm surprised the goat hasn't attracted the attention of all these wolves.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Is it heading back down this way? I think it is. I was debating going after them, but I'm not going to. It looks like the tracks. No, I'm following the old prints there. I want to look. Where's the scent? Here we go. Oh well, looks like the wolves I am going across past. There's a few of them at least. Where's that scent? Alright, let's get rid of these. Is that them all? The current area? Yes. Yes it is. And there's the Wag. Wondered if I actually killed the leader of the pack and all that. Can't really see much in all this forestry. Let's get back onto the path. Ugh. Where's this scent leading us? Hey up. You got something.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
That it does. Looks like he's just over the brow of this hill. Oh, that's the goat.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
Oh, Eskel, it's been such a long time. No, you too. Good to see you.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Consider yourself lucky. I like the second one.
Try to limit myself to the sorceresses from now on.
No doubt the most pleasant part. Though I'm not sure it ain't the most dangerous, too. Shh! Hear that? Incoming.
It's like the bobtail's caught the bait. Whoa! Jesus, that was quick. You do that now, flank it, Eskel.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
It's taking off! Hit the wings!
Oh, guess we're following it. Is it coming back? No, it's going down the valley. Oh yeah. Blood's pouring out from it.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
No, that heavy hit I did some real damage there. Because it's going to lead us into its lair.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
It's a good story, I'll give you that.
The old hen, she cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled, and she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
Eskel, come on. I run so far, maybe I'll catch up. There he is, good. Go on then. Can't be too far away now. Is there any blood around here? Oh, yep.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think.
Whereabouts are we compared to Kaer? Yeah, so right in the bottom right hand corner. Southeast of the keep. Wolven skill diagram somewhere over here. Okay, so follow the Forktail's blood trail. There's gonna be a cave, isn't there, around here somewhere? Yeah. And that is where the Wolven upgrade will be.
Might want to look around some.
Your blade at the ready, Eskel.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Blood on the wall. Come on, Geralt, you can't get hurt from that fall. That might be our diagram. It's not. Okay. There's something more in this place. Oh, it's all of a sudden gone very, very quiet. Game's trying to keep me on my toes. Oh. I'll do that. I'll just slow it down a little. Charge. And I'll do it.
Alright, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
You don't say no.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
Of course it, yeah. Of course it bothers me. It does bother me because you don't know whether or not she's being entirely truthful, but you do trust her. I mean, as Geralt, I trust her.
course it does. Don't see us lifting the curse without her, though.
We could have gone to Triss for help.
Put it to you this way. If Yen can't help Uma, we can always go to Triss. She won't hold it against us. But if we'd done it the other way around...
There'd be hell to pay.
Exactly. Enough of this talk. Let's go.
That's the spinal fluid we're after. So what we get? Dragon scales, forktail hide. There we go. Ants, wool and gauntlets. Sweet. Anything else in this place? No, I think we've got all we came for. Time to make our way out of here. Both the horses are here.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Oh, gladly.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Let's do it. Do we go on a whistle or we just go in? Oh, that's how it is, Eskel, just galloping off at the beginning. Taking a cheap head start. I'd do the same thing given the chance, in all fairness. We're gaining on him, try and overtake him at this next little bit. See, even taking a couple of second lead, I've overtaken you already. Roach versus Scorpion. No contest. Roach every single day of the week. Oh, I must say, Scorpion does look quite the steed. We're just about to approach where I heard those monsters up on my left. Yeah, I can just see him creeping onto my mini-map. I'm still not sure what it was. It sounded like a Draconid, the first one, but it's probably something like a bear.
Slow down! You'll break your neck!
Not too far now, across the river, and the keep is just up ahead, and I definitely have enough stamina to make this. Go on, Eskel! Or should I say, come on, Scorpion! Ah, we got this. There was never any doubt.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Don't need anything if you insist. If you insist.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
What's he giving me? Huh? 10 experience. Cheers for that, Eskel. No, come on, what's he giving me? Mountain fork boots. I bet it's taking to make. Oh! Is that? Is he giving me a better hangman's venom? Let's see. Is it decoctions? It'll be oil. No, he hasn't. Okay, so it must be something I already had. That's why it was blanked out. Ah well. Cheers for that anyway, Eskel. It's the thought that counts. Oh, we took him in that race though, didn't we? Good distance in front of him. Let's have a quick look. See, so obviously both of these, both Lambert and Yennefer, of course, in the keep. Yeah, I'm going to go back in the keep. So we'll head back to the keep. I'm not going to speak to either Lambert or Yennefer this episode. We'll save one of them for the next one. Let's probably do Lambert next, and then we'll head and speak to Yennefer. So where's the next one? So Lambert, journey into the Circle of Elements. That does spike your interest when it sounds like that, doesn't it? Was he supposed to be taking the phylactery to fill it up with a magical essence? I think it was, Vesemir said. Speaking of Vesemir, we didn't actually see him or Uma at the entrance. I wonder if they've gone inside. If they have done, I'll have another chat to them. And I'm still expecting like visitors to show up. Obviously, we've sent so many people here over the course of the game. Ah, Eskel's right in front of us.
Look at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning normally.
Here's Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
Not much left of that world at all.
See you later, Vesemir.
Can I speak to Uma, or is that going to just initiate with Vesemir?
Can we talk?
Yeah, okay, yeah, same info and conversations, it's alright.
So long.
Let you try your luck with him, Vesemir. See if you can get somewhere. So I've got our stash here. Come in handy, right. Eskel! You have quite the Katakan,
Pulse
it looks like.
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking, but I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
I'll join you.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat.
Grab an apple to look like even more of an asshole.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Let's have a look at those claws. Christ, look at that.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It Be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
Yeah, impressive specimen. Okay then, there's Lambert.
Look at the fire.
All the witches in one place. Me, Vesemir, Eskel, Lambert, excluding Lethal. That is School of the Wolf, let's just say. All in the same place. So we've helped Eskel clear the Forktails in the valley. We've helped out at least partly with the Ugly Baby quest. Obviously we've been to Vizima, spoken to Emir, and again he's insisted on us bringing Ciri back to him, which we are not intending to do. Only if she wants to. That is the only way that Ciri is going to Vizima in my book. Vesemir's trying to get some information out of Uma, but not getting anywhere thus far. So in the next episode we shall be helping Lambert journey to the Circle of Elements. I'll see you there.
Pupils